Should you spend hundreds or even thousands on Amazon Vine in 2025 just to get reviews out the door? Now, Amazon Vine can be powerful, don't get me wrong, but only for the right type of product. So in this video, I'm going to go over the pros, cons, and exactly what type of products you should enroll for the Amazon Vine program. So for those who don't know what the Amazon Vine program is somehow, pretty much one of the hardest things on Amazon for sellers nowadays is to get reviews out the door. Those first 5-10 reviews, as that is what builds conversion and trust for your actual listing. So Amazon Vine is here to give you up to 30 reviews, which is the maximum you can get for each listing. And pretty much you get as many reviews as possible. So I'm going to go over exactly what are the benefits of it and should you enroll in it. Now, what are some things you must know before you even enroll? First thing is you have to be brand registered in order to even be eligible for the program, okay? Second thing, it's a $200 fee just to get started up with it. But Amazon recently is offering new seller incentives where new sellers who enroll a brand and brand registry get a $200 credit for Amazon Vine. So they pretty much waive that entire fee off. So you can enroll up to 200 products at a time in Seller Central to enrolled in the Amazon Vine program, but each time you do it, there is a specific fee. I believe it's $30 for each program, so for each product, something like that. But also you have to consider you're giving out free samples, okay? So if you send 30 products away, you're giving out 30 free products, but the customer is not paying anything. So I'm gonna go over exactly if the pros and cons for this, but depending on exactly what your product is and if it makes sense. Hey, if you're an Amazon seller serious about scaling your business on Amazon, we're offering a free in-depth audit of your brand. We'll cover exactly what's working, what's not working, and give you a plan of action to efficiently scale. So it should be the first link in the bio and also in the comments, and we'll get that forward to you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so this is what you're here for pretty much. When does Vine make sense? Okay, you are brand registered. The second most important thing, your product is high quality and solves a product immediately. Okay, why do I say this? If you consider, Amazon Vine program is giving out your product to customers you have no idea about. And they're going to leave an honest review because Amazon is paying them. Okay. So you can send out 30 samples, but half of them can give you a 3-star review if your product is not high quality or they don't know how to use your product. So you must consider whether your product is high quality and solves a product immediately. So pretty much if you have a unique water bottle, they can use it right away and determine whether they'll leave a 5-star review or a 4-star review. Okay. If you're selling a different product that's very complex and it takes a while to understand, like they're more incentivized to leave a negative review or just a basic review just to get more reviews out the door because Amazon's paying them. They're probably getting a bunch of samples. So your product is just another line for it. So you must consider, is my product high quality? Number one thing, if your product has issues and you're still testing stuff out, don't touch the Amazon Vine program. You are wasting so much money and you're pretty much setting up your listing for lack of success because you can say you have 30 reviews, but if it's 3.5 star, how are we going to get that to 4.5 star? Now we need probably 30 more 5-star reviews, okay? And how are you going to get 30 more 5-star reviews besides sales velocity? You're going to ruin your entire honeymoon period, okay? Very important. Another thing, your product is affordable to give away. Unless you have a lot of money to throw away. For example, if you are selling a $100 product on Amazon and you give away 30 samples, that's $3,000. Now you're going to give away $3,000 and you have no idea if the customers are going to leave a 5-star review or a 4.5 star. So you pretty much, it's a risk scenario, okay? So if you have a budget, sure, and the product is high quality, like no matter what is high quality, then sure, go for it, especially if you have no other method of getting reviews. But if you are hesitant on any of these things, I would really highly recommend staying away from Amazon's Vine program. Now, the biggest reason people enroll in Amazon Vine is we need fast reviews out the door, okay? Because we have the honeymoon period, which is 1 to 2 weeks or between that month where we need sales. And we don't want to bring so much traffic onto our listing if our conversion rate's low because we have no reviews. If we don't have, you should not aggressively scale your PPC campaigns if you have less than 5 to 10 reviews. That is the bare minimum. We need at least that much conversion rate and validity in order to improve our conversion rate. So this is the only scenario where Amazon Vine will make sense for you. Now, when to avoid Amazon Vine. So I had a client come to me talking about, should I enroll in Amazon Vine? I said, do not touch it, okay? And he was selling a supplement. Now, I say supplements or consumables are not worth it because they take weeks or even months to see results. If you sell a supplement that most people get results within 2 weeks, you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks for a customer to just give you a review. And they might take a little bit longer even after that. So within a month, maybe you get all your reviews back. But at that point, you probably don't have enough sales velocity if you just had a lot of reviews out the gate and your conversion rate was naturally higher. This is an issue with supplements or consumables or facial products that take a little bit of a while to see results. And the biggest thing is it might just not work for certain customers. Certain customers might not get the result as fast as other people. This is why if you sell a basic thing like a water bottle, the water bottle, you try it out within a day, within an hour, you know exactly whether you're going to leave a good review or a bad review. So that is very, very important. Do not touch it if you're a supplement or consumable. I'm going to show you another method that is much better for this. Also, one to avoid Vine is if you have expensive products and you are pretty much already paying a lot for PPC and just scaling aggressively. There's much better ways to get reviews instead of just throwing so much money for these samples and you don't know whether you're going to get a good review or not. So what are some alternatives to the Amazon Vine program? So the first thing is pretty much just get a lot of sales. Some brands see success even with 1 to 2 reviews if their product is very special and has a unique selling proposition in the market. So the average rate is about 100 sales gives you at least 1 review. So this is a quick way, you can set up some automation sequences through Helium 10 or Jungle Scout to get reviews. But most people do not have the luxury of that, so we need sales and reviews out the door. Now, something that is very heavily underutilized is external traffic funnels or having some sort of a warm lead before you even launch your product. Brands that succeed nowadays usually get 10, 20 reviews out the door because they have people that are ready to buy the product right when it goes live. How do they have these people? They've created an email list, they've nurtured them, and they've built a community around the product so that when your product goes live, you pretty much offer them discounts and you say, hey, my product's live. These people are warm. They already want to buy your product. So they buy your product right away, which overall helps you during your honeymoon period, and Amazon improves your ranking. And there's a higher chance to give you a 5-star review because they're already nurtured. They wanted to buy your product and they already had a pretty much overall good experience. This is why it's very, very important to just not rely on Amazon because you're looking for new customers. Before your product goes live, try building out some sort of community, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 people that will buy your product out the gate, give some sort of incentive, maybe for a launch in the future, a different variation, or give some sort of coupon, and they will leave a 5-star review more often than not. Now you have 30 5-star reviews and your conversion rate will see a much bigger difference instead of just going with the Amazon Vine program where you had no idea what customers would leave. So those are my general thoughts on the Amazon Vine program. Obviously, in 2025, it's still as heavy and important as possible because reviews are one of the most important things on Amazon. But I really think having some sort of email sequence or funnel outside of Amazon, even before you go live, is the best way for you to efficiently get 30 to 50 5-star reviews. But you don't have to worry about, risking running PPC because your conversion rate's lower and lower. But I would recommend the program if you have a high quality product that you've tested out and you can afford the margins of sending out 30 samples and you know that you need those initial reviews in order to boost your PPC campaigns to the next level. If you are interested to work with me and my team, there'll be a calendar down below where you can hop on a call with me and we can discuss product launch campaigns stuff like this for you and obviously get reviews out the door and overall growing your brand on Amazon to the next level. So link in bio, leave a like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.